Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ranita. Let's get into this blue full moon in Taurus that is coming on October the 31st. It's a lot of power and excitement coming with this full moon. It will schedule herself on 10:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listing of the time in which she will come in your area at full moon glory. So what do we have in store and what all do we need to do with this beautiful full moon? Well, let me get into it. All right. So with this full moon, we're doing some intentions and some rituals that's very important. Um, the unique facts about Mama Moon that is coming in, this is the second full moon in October. So there's several very important unique facts, okay, with this moon and how it will bring to us or affect us, all right? So one, she shall be exalted. She is electrifying and grounded too, Mama Moon in Taurus. That's her energy coming in over, and that's going to flow over the next 72 hours over the 31st, and then we work with that energy for 72 hours. You have the advantage of that, okay? Number two is she arrives on several occasions, several important occasions that a lot of us celebrate. One is Hallow Eve, which mainly everybody recognizes Halloween, but it's Hallow Eve. Number two is Samhain. Number three is Day of the Dead. It flows into also the Mama Moon here in full moon in Taurus. Also falls in the flow of honoring All Saints Day, which falls on the 1st of November, but we're flowing into that energy with this full moon. Okay. And we also, last but not least, is we will honor our ancestors too during it because it is the thinning of the veil, all right? And the portals are open during this time. We can connect and honor our ancestors. Now, you can connect and honor your ancestors all the time, but this is very special because it's the thinning of the veil, right? And what that is getting your altar ready. You should have it ready, set up, and have a dinner ready for them. And it's connecting portals through the moon into us. So that's a whole nother topic, but it's very important recognizing these favorable occasions that are following on the same day as the full moon coming in. All right. So the full moon in Taurus, this blue moon, is actually offering a lot of sudden turn of events. We don't know exactly what to expect. There's going to be a lot of anxiety possibly and excitement all at the same time of unexpected things and some things expecting, some unexpected, and some with the anxiety and excitement all at the same time. It's like a thrill ride that's coming in, if I can explain it like that. Okay, so the full moon is also have several things that we'll be working with her. We're going to be working with, there's several areas that you can work with this full moon, and let me give you the following, okay, because we're going to be doing two things, a release and setting our intentions. But here's some areas that this full moon brings in some focus on: money, security, relationships, and comfort. So those are four main areas part of the full moon in Taurus, all right? But the Taurus and full moon is here. She's going to shake up some stagnation in areas that has been overflowing over the past 9 months. So as you're going to see her come in, she's flowing from that 31st, 72 hours. So you're looking at around Monday, always flowing into Tuesday. So what is happening with her when she gets ready to transition into another energy? It's kind of flowing over the U.S. election day. That's a big global situation, but this we're focusing on our individuality and how to work with this full moon. All right. So it's going to break up stagnation over the past 9 months of things that's been occurring in your life. Now the ruler of this full moon is comforting, which is the comfort of Venus. All right. And Venus is in Libra, and she will bring us focus, diplomacy, equality, and balance. So we've got that nice equilibrium that's coming through. All right. So don't forget that we also have Mercury in retrograde as well. So that may can bring some surprises in the mix too from also Mercury retrograde, revisiting areas from when the last retrograde. So you've probably been seeing that as well. Okay. So let's get it in. We have 2 areas of double areas that we're going to be working with releasing, and then we're going to be working with setting our intentions with this full moon. Now, over in this channel, welcome new subscribers, those that get a chance to meet me. I'm an ecliptic spiritualist, and those that are part of the North Node tribe, or those that are family of the channel here. Get to know that we do a lot of work with the new moon and full moon cycles, and we will be bridging more things of all the 9 phases. All right. So first, we're going to release. Now, there's some areas that we're going to be releasing with. What we do on this channel, we always use our Joss paper. We have actually, just a side note, of course, with the Corvid, we've been backlogged. Those that are waiting, you should receive it right on time between Saturday and Monday, so you have your Joss paper. If you don't have access to Joss paper, you're going to use your either parchment paper or brown paper bag paper. You can use that because the Joss paper of using parchment paper or brown paper, that energy is getting surged into the astral plane, and the angels are carrying off your intentions and your releases. All right. So three areas that we're going to be releasing with this full moon, because the full moon with this particular one is a double header, so we're able to set our intentions and release at the same time. So we're doing some areas of forgiveness and balance in yourself, in that kind of way of helping yourself. So let me give you 3 things that you're going to be working on. Now, the release area is this. You're going to ask yourself these questions, and you're going to write down your answers to it to release, be rolling it away from yourself. So it's going to be, do my finances need a radical change? This is the question you're going to be asking yourself for release. Do my finances need a radical change? And if so, what am I going to do about it? So that's one area of release, okay? Number 2, do I need to stop being clingy or jealous with or whom? Okay, that's the third release. I'm sorry, the second release. The third release is, have I been lazy or overly self-indulgent this month? You want to make a list. Okay, you're going to make a list. That's the angels. When I scratch my nose, that's what that is. Anyway, you want to make a list. All right, so you got those 3 things. I'll repeat it myself. Do my finances need a radical change? And if so, what am I going to do with it? Number 2 is, do I need to stop being clingy or jealous with or whom? Number 3 is, have I been lazy or overly self-indulgent this month? Make a list of that. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to write it on your Joss paper or your parchment paper or your brown paper. You're going to write out the answers to those questions. You can also put this on closed caption, and you'll see it in written form to remind yourself. Okay. So you're going to date it here, write out your answers to those questions, sign and date it for 6 months from now. So that will be April the 30th, 2021. Okay. And what you're going to do is, once you answer these questions as well, let me not let you forget, always write down what your release is so you can track it. All right. So you're going to write it down in either your grimoire, your journal, your diary, so you can track that. You're going to write the same thing and date it. So that way, 6 months from now, you're going to see what has happened. Has some of these things released itself? The releasing part, let me give you a little FYI. Releasing part is part of shadow work. Dark, which is shadow work. The darker side, the side of healing, the side of areas that you've come here to break up off of yourself so you won't live in a karmic cycle. All right. When we do our altar visual, just giving you FYI, we do have an altar visual. It's a garden agent altar visual. It's $20. It's burning for 7 days per person, per intention. I'll be working with certain goddesses during the season to help with this, some areas of prosperity and different things that you write your intentions with. Okay. In this case, with releasing, you have to make copies of it so that you can see it for yourself, track it. Very important, so that you're breaking up the monotony of any kind of karmic cycles on your journey. You don't want to keep living in the same situation over and over and over and over and over again, repeating yourself because you haven't did what? Any work. Okay, so this part we're going to release. Now what we're going to do is roll it away. Okay, so we're going to do what? Roll it away. We're releasing. Okay, so what I'm going to do, you go outside and you do this. Okay, when you go outside, what do? You burn and you release outdoors. All right, this is when? Outside. Outside under the full moon. No excuses. Those that are magical practitioners, you have no excuse. This is what you do. Those that are new to the practice or doing it, this will help you set yourself free in a lot of areas. All right. So I'm going to put it in my abalone shell. If you have one, by all means use that or any kind of safety dish that you may have. All right. So you're going to burn it. Joss paper burns very quickly. There you go. All right. So we released it. You burn it once, and when you do it outside, family. North Node Tribe, you know. We do it outside. It's not an indoor project. This is outside. You get up underneath the full moon energy. Those that are on a Patreon account, you will have an additional ritual along with another ritual to do, okay, as a practitioner and a wizard. All right, now we're going to do what? Now we're going to be setting our intentions, okay? So there's three areas that our setting our intentions with. So intentions are doing what? Setting goals. Intentions are setting goals, all right? So we get a double header with the full moon. We have three intention areas that we're setting, okay? Now, when you're setting your intentions, you want to make sure that you're clear and you're concise and that you trust and believe what you're doing. If you don't believe in what you're doing, it makes no sense to do it because it won't happen. But if you're doing it and you burn it and you believe it to happen for you, it will happen. You have to set it in that positive energy, trusting and believing in your own abilities and your own power. Along with joining our Altar Visual, Full Moon Altar Visual. That is on our website at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. That's our guardian angel full moon ritual, okay, visual. It is $20. It runs for 7 days per candle per person, all right? And you set your intentions with that. Let me give you three intentions that you're going to be setting under this full moon in Taurus, all right? One is get ready for a surprise. So that's one intention. You're going to write it again on a parchment paper. You're going to date it for the original date, which is October the 31st. And then you're going to set that date for April the 30th, 2021, okay, for completion. Now, one is getting ready for a surprise. Uranus is connecting in here, and it's very close with this full moon, so it's guaranteed to bring some unexpected things coming in. So why not set your intentions for something unexpected that you weren't ready or really wasn't expecting it to happen. It can be in relationships, finances, or any other securities. So that's one. Get ready for a surprise. We need surprises, you know. We need that periodically. The unexpected is always exciting. Uranus loves to do that for us in a numerous ways. But in this case, that's what we're doing. Number two is look on the bright side. Because Mercury is aligned in Saturn and Pluto, in a challenging way, it's easy to get caught up in the negative. So you want to make sure your number two intention is looking at the bright side of things, writing something that will excite you, something that brightens your mood. Write that out. It could be a single word of brighten your mood with more sunlight or more getting outside or taking nature walks, whatever gets you on the bright side of things. Write that out. That's going to be your intentions. Number three is grounding yourself. Taurus is a grounding sign, but because Uranus is so close and giving us that surprise, it's easy to feel a little overstimulated or restless. So an anxiety, remember I mentioned in the beginning, anxiety and excitement at the same time. So you want to make it your business to get yourself grounded. So you want to make a commitment to how do you get yourself grounded? Is it taking a bath? Is it getting into a book? Whatever that is, write it down. That's your intention. Okay. So in saying that, on this here, you're going to write it like you did the other one, date it, sign it for the next 6 months. And in this case, when you're doing intentions, you're going to roll it towards you. Roll it towards you. All right. And we're going to burn it. Always in the safety dish. Outside, family. Welcome new subscribers. We do this outside under full moonlight. If you want, after you burn it, you can do your little dance too. A dance of excitement. Cut you some music on and dance under the moonlight. If you're guided to do that, it's a wonderful way to celebrate the full moon and bringing her in. Okay? Now, so now that we got our goals set, we're going to talk about our ritual. All right? Now, the Blue Moon ritual 2020 is on the website. It is already listed in full. I have it written in full. Okay. And you can go there on the North Node blog on our website, and it's underneath ritual, October's ritual. Okay. But let me give you I'm going to give you some information along with it so that you can do your ritual. Now, your ritual is very detailed. You want to use a cleansing tool. You can use Palo Santo. You can use sage. You also want to back it up, with the incense. You can use frankincense and myrrh. That's my choice for this ritual. Also, you can use Nong Champa. That's one of my favorites. It's a very cleansing, refreshing incense, and it raises the vibration up. You got a meditation, also a chakra meditation that I have attached, that you'll see it on the website. You're going to do a meditation to balance out your chakras in this. You want a candle. I wrote preferably white in the on the blog, but you can use 2 colors. Now, those that are unexperienced, you can use white. If you want to get a little bit more on the novice side, and those that are wizard, witches, prophetess series, seers, those that are wizards that are here, North Node Tribe, you know what to do. You have your color. Now, the green is what we're working with as well. If you want to go on and do that, you're more than welcome. Or you can use a white candle. Those that are novice, seasoned, and advanced, we use color magic in that. So the green is going to be representing Taurus, a deep green, not a light green, a deep green for the groundedness, part of the earth. Okay, so we're using green. Another add-on that is not on the website under the ritual, but as I was writing this up, the spirit guided me to add something else in. So we're using avertine as our crystal, as a crystal for abundance, and then we using black onyx for protection and balance as well. Those are the 2 crystals that we're using. Okay, so also, before I get into that, you want to make sure that you're doing a cleansing bath as well with this full moon. If you don't know what cleansing bath means, it's cleaning your aura. So you're going to cleanse your aura with this. We're doing a spiritual bath. You want to make sure you put 2 cups of Himalaya salt in your bath water. After you shower and cleanse, you use a spiritual bath. Put 2 cups of Himalaya salt, all natural. You can get this anywhere, okay? Anywhere. 2 cups of that along with a full cup of Florida water in your bath water. Make sure it's super hot and submerge yourself in there to cleanse your aura. Then the next day you want to follow up with another bath, and that is going to be with 2 cups of pure baking soda. 2 cups of clear baking soda. We always do a spiritual cleanse here. Why are we backing it up with a baking soda bath? Because baking soda bath is going to raise your vibration back up very quickly. Make sure each time you take your bath, it is at night, because you're going to be cleansed. Come out of the water, drip dry, and then put on all white. All right. Dry off with additional dampness with a white towel. put on all white clothes, white pajamas or white undies or whatever you may have, but it has to be white for clearness. All right. Now, getting back to the ritual, and it's all written on the website. So we've got our candle, and then you're going to have either a pen or a safety pin carving into your candle. Okay, if you have a glass jar, you can also just use a marker and write on the outside of it. You're going to have some fresh herbs that you want to add to. Rosemary, you can get it at any botanica grocery store, your local grocery store or farmers market. A little bit of sage and lavender will do as well. You want to add sea salt, not Himalayan salt, to the ritual part, and a mortar or pestle. That's where you grind up the herbs. A pen and paper. Okay. If for some reason you don't have a mortar or a pestle, if you have a espresso machine that grinds up coffee beans, you can use that as an alternative kitchen magic there to grind up your herbs. There's always a way. Okay. We use our imagination. Those are our practitioners, witches, prophetess, wizards, seers, whatever your gifts are. Channelers, fortune tellers, psychics, we get creative. Directions. Now, you want to make sure you cleanse your aura, your whole space area where you live. Make sure with your ingredients that I gave you here, not the bath, but here. And then as you cleanse your aura and going around the house and cleansing, you want to say the following. I surround myself in love and light. A seal of protection forms around my body, mind, and soul. I am safe. I am loved. I am infinitely protected. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's what you're going to recite during cleansing your aura. As you cleanse your surrounding areas and your ritual ingredients, you want to feel free to say the other mantra. My space is cleansed. My space is protected. Only love and light dwells in this space. Only the energy of the highest light is welcome to this space. These ingredients are now cleansed and purified. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, that's what you want to say. I'm going to leave it as that on this because there's additional long information to go along with this ritual that's very in detail. And you're going to go on to the North Node blog on the website so that you can work this with this ritual. Okay. This ritual you can do from October the 31st all the way through November the 4th, 2020. So you have a lot of flow time to work this particular ritual. All right. And saying that, welcome to this wonderful full moon in Taurus, this blue moon, full of excitement and a lot of surprises that come along with it. Trust yourself with doing your ritual, your intentions, and so much more. Take the time to do it so that you can see about change in your life. If you don't put anything in, you can't get anything out. But if you are visiting this channel, click that wiggly bell down below, ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting the daily fresh tarot card reading that comes on a daily basis. Also, to schedule your intuitive readings with me. I have long years of experience as a channeler and a psychic and a person that has very strong background in the non-traditional arts, non-traditional religious arts. My background is in various areas. Also, too, you can contact me for spell work in any area of your life. We do various ways of rituals that will help and enhance your life and make change in so many areas, as well as go to our website for metaphysical supplies. Contact us for our Patreon account, which we do a lot of magical practitioner work over there on a daily basis, prompts, so much more offered on our website with the spell of the day, our astrological forecast, our monthly horoscopes. There is no way that you can hit and miss anything in your life because we are providing it for you to change your life. And most of all, put yourself first. Put yourself first. I love you for watching today. Don't forget to dig deep and trust in yourself first. Always happy, wonderful full moon in Taurus. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.